our quarterback recruit, Rocco Marriott, who was the highest rated recruit in the 2026 class, was rated the biggest steal of the 2026 class by Rivals, which I think is that's big. I mean, I think a lot of UCF fans over the years have always said, we would get a 4-star, and then as soon as they commit or flip to UCF, they immediately get downgraded to a 3-star. Or if they were at another program as a 3-star with us, they'd be a 4-star. So it was cool to see that, arguably one of our most important recruiting wins of the last, I would call it the last 5 years. I mean, this is really Scott Frost's first high school quarterback, guy, his guy in his second era here. The last year obviously was all transfers. So to have that, and a guy that's considered the biggest steal that was recruited by a bunch of schools, to have him here enrolled, if he doesn't transfer, which we today's day, you always have to consider, we know what Frost can do with a legitimate quarterback. We saw it with Mackenzie Milton, and we saw how much a legitimate quarterback can lead to winning, even when there's other holes on the team. Not to say that, those 17, 18 teams, they obviously had a lot of great players all around the field, but, Mackenzie Milton was a big reason why we went on that, 25-game winning streak. So that's great for Rocco Marriott if he stays. We already know that right now, Alonzo Barnett is a 1-year rental.